It may not bother you guys, but the screen on my recording device seems darker for some reason. It may just be me, but oh well. It looks like a slightly shade of gray compared to my TV screen. If that bothers you, let me know, but so far it looks good, but I didn't realize it dimmed it a bit. I was like, huh, did it dim? Oh well. Anyway folks, BlackCross here, welcome back to Final Fantasy II. I didn't stream yesterday because I thought that the new owners of the place was going to show up that day. They never did. But let me go ahead and explain the situation on that part before I go into any further details. So, just to let you know, the apartment that I live in right now was going through a change in ownership of contract. And what that means is that, ultimately, the people who owned the apartment complex before was selling to another dealership. So therefore, oh, that's right, I died here technically. So obviously all the items would respawn. I was so confused for a second, I was like, did... And it's like, oh, that's right, I died last time. But anyway, I was going to stream yesterday, but... See, after the stream that evening, they had actually showed up. Now, funny thing is that they showed up before that at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Basically, they wanted to meet everybody and everything like that and take notes of what all needed to be done. And so by the time that they showed up and everything like that, you know, we chat with them a little bit, you know, get to know them a little bit better, and they're very nice. I like them. But they took notes of all the repairs that needed to be done. Now, in terms of repairs, there are 2 holes that I wanted fixed, followed by the fact that we had a few electrical problems. None that are serious, but some that would be serious later on down the road. So in other words, they would have to gotten it fixed anytime between now and before we get a washer and dryer. Go ahead and take care of this Granada. But I can't, damn it. But, so, they took notes down, and they basically told us that they would come by and fix them later on. Now, by definition of later on, and I was prepared for them to take a while on this one, but apparently, by later on, they meant later on that evening. So by the time it got to be about 8:30, I believe it was the time, 8:30, they showed up to fix the holes, as well as to fix the light bulb that was out. So naturally, that part got fixed. So they said they would be back later to fix all of the electrical stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. And they asked us what time would be a good time for them to show up. And we told them that, well, we basically are off, or not off, but we are basically awake by 6 o'clock, namely me nowadays. I'm up at 6 o'clock now. I said anytime at 6, and before 9:30 at least, you would be in good shape. And they were like, okay, cool. They never showed up that night, but then again, at the same time, they were probably off busy repairing other places and everything like that. I mean, from what I was told by one of my neighbors, they've already repaired a bunch of stuff that never got repaired by the previous owners. And I think the reason why it never got repaired to begin with was because of the fact that they were selling out. So naturally, all the stuff that needed to get repaired never got repaired. Now they're getting fixed. So it's like, okay, just whenever they show up, they show up. So if for some reason I have to cut the stream short, I apologize, but it's because they're here. So, naturally that means that I might not be here a full hour, but if I am, that's good luck for us, and we might beat the boss before they get here. Who knows? But that was happening. Also too, you probably noticed as well That's right, now I remember. I couldn't remember right off the back. It's like, how do I get there again? And it's like, now I remember now. I remember. I say that. And then all of a sudden I'm like, how do I do this? Excuse me again. I just had lasagna, so naturally I'm kind of stuffed. But also too, let's go ahead and discuss about game situation itself. First of all, let's discuss what's going on right now. You probably noticed that Furin and Maria HP are slightly higher than what they were in the last video. Well, that's because I decided to grind their HP a bit, because last time, Maria didn't get hit at all until towards the end. So I was like, okay, let's level Maria up. That way, she has the HP, she has the capacity to be able to do damage, so on and so forth. So, I did. And I decided to leave Gus out because he was going to be attacked all the time anyway, as you can clearly see, poor fella. But, I'm getting sidetracked all of a sudden. But last time, we did have ourselves quite a bit of trouble. Not so much because they were overpowered, because I didn't have to heal myself until certain points at times, but they were kind of a little bit overabundance. So, this time I've come prepared, and I'm not going to use any magic unless I need absolute healing. I think it's clear that, as of right now, magic would be nice, but only if I leveled it up really high, which I have not. Forgot what's over here. I forgot. If it's that battle axe, then I think we don't need to worry about looking at any of the chests, because having a second axe on Gus would be very nice. I mean, it was very nice to begin with whenever I found it and attached it to him, but it was really nice because of the fact he was able to deal that much damage anyway. But hopefully we can run across it again. Like I said, I forgot where it's at. Okay. As soon as I talked about it. It's right there. I couldn't get lucky even if I tried. Okay. That means we don't have to worry about checking on anything else, because on the one hand, I've got plenty of guild. On the other hand, I've got plenty of items. Because I decided to actually purchase some eye drops as well as some antidotes. I mean, we won't be using the antidotes probably. I'll probably end up using the eye drops more than the antidotes because of the fact the last time Furin was blinded the entire time. So, that's something. But I figure I'd go ahead and talk about this right now, to where that way for those of you that are watching as of right now, you will be prepared for the upcoming future ahead. So, allow me to go ahead and go into details on this one. So, as of right now, tomorrow, Final Fantasy, I always start with Final Fantasy. Dissidia Final Fantasy NT will be available as of tomorrow. Or today, depending on when you're watching this. Obviously, this will probably be released in the early morning of Tuesday. So in other words, it would be today. But for those of you that are watching it now, it will be tomorrow. But that being said, Dissidia Final Fantasy NT will be available tomorrow/today. And I've been thinking about it, mostly because I've been wanting to play that so freaking badly. I've decided that both Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be for Final Fantasy NT. Like I said, I've been waiting to play that for so long, so now that it's available, I'm going to play it for those 2 days. When I do, which depends on how things work, because if they show up today, or if not, I don't know when, they may show up tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see. Worst case scenario, they do show up during the stream or anything like that. I do have her number, so in other words, I do need to kind of contact her to see when she might show up, and then I'll be prepared. I just need to find out information, of course. But anyway, tomorrow, or later tonight, depending on when you're watching this. I will be live streaming. As to what time I'll start, it will probably be at 7, I want to say. We go and see our folks at 3, so I say we should be home by 6, so I should be ready to stream at 7. If I end up not streaming at 7, it will only be a few minutes after 7. That much I want to say for sure. It will be sometime after 7. I promise on that one. There will be a stream. Unless they show up. If they show up, there probably won't be a stream until, like, maybe 2 hours from then. I will update you guys on Twitter as well as Facebook. I promise you on that one. I will update you guys. But we will be streaming Final Fantasy NT for 5 hours. Maybe longer than that. I don't know. It depends on, you know, what goes on and how well we do. Because what I'm going to do first is that I'm going to play as the individual characters first. Why? Because I want to, damn it. I've been wanting to play this for a while now, and I want to play it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Final Fantasy NT for 5 hours, and we're going to play as the individual characters. I mean, there are a couple new characters, so naturally, I want to get used to them. I don't want to be restricted to, like, one character at a time, but rather, I do want to be able to, like, play as other characters, potentially. Because, I mean, Noctis is the newest character, Ace is a new character, I forgot what that one girl's name, or maybe it's a guy. I still hold this true, and me and my best friend TJ does. Apparently in Japan, they have a rule that states that, if you're under the age of 30, your sex is unidentified at that point in time. And it's not saying anything mean, it's just, anytime it's a guy in any Japanese game, if their hair isn't short, they look like as if they couldn't make up their mind of being a guy or a girl. Because their hair is too flowy. And I know there's going to be a lot of guys out there who are going to be like, what do you have to say about long hair? Nothing. Nothing at all. But, it's just, in Japanese RPG games, in per se, if their hair is long, it's kind of hard to judge them because they look feminine. But when they turn 40, they are strictly a guy. Or a woman. I'm not judging. People are going to be pissed at me after this. I don't care, I'm having fun. And that's all that matters, that I have fun. Oh, and to the commenter of the last video, by being negative, that's supposed to be a joke. And yes, I know maybe we could have beaten the boss, which we'll see, but I've played enough RPGs to know that I don't have that type of luck. As nice as that would be, I never have that luck. I never have that luck of like, oh yeah, we're gonna overwhelm this boss. No, I end up being cut short, and I always end up falling short edge before I kill the boss. Chances are, if I do end up getting close to the boss will have like that much HP, but then he kills me in an AoE attack. May not be the case, but sometimes that does happen, and I have to be prepared. Just that particular stream, I was not prepared. But that being said, but yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow and Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday, I will be streaming Final Fantasy NT. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be asking, well, what about online matches? I want to test the waters of that before we proceed that, because ultimately, the problem that I have is that if I can't stream above 30 frames per second, obviously it's because of my network capability. And as nice as that would be to stream me battling Final Fantasy NT, I would love to do that. Trust me, I'm not going to argue about that. I would love to. Like I said, the city of Final Fantasy NT would be my Overwatch. But, the problem with that is that my internet capability isn't exactly up to snuff. Now, I'm not saying it's bad, you know, compared to everyday uses, it's good. But because of me streaming, it requires a little bit more amplitude, I suppose you could say. A little bit more oomph in the streaming. So in other words, me doing online matches, we will try it once, and if it stays stable, and by stable I mean it never goes below green, like if it goes yellow, that's whenever I have to say, okay, we need to be careful. If it goes red, that means, okay, we're not going to do this, because chances are, we'll lose connection. But if it stays green constantly while I'm playing online matches, then we will ultimately do that, because I would love to do that. As to when I will do it, I will let you guys know in a continuous update, or even on stream to let you guys know. Because it's like, okay, I want to do this, but as to how often or when, I don't know. It may be like my Dark Souls PvP series, where I did it like once a week. That would be the same case, I would do it once a week. But if I did it, it would be like maybe an hour or two long. Because by that point, I would probably do it on a Tuesday and or Wednesday. Don't know, I can't say for sure, but we will test and see how things go. If things go well, then yes, we will be doing it at least once a week, but on a Tuesday or a Wednesday where I have more time to stream. On the other hand though, if not, I will have to pre-record it, and, shit. Had it. It disappeared on me. It was right there all of a sudden. And I dropped it. That's not good. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. There we go. In terms of live streaming stats, if it does work out well, then we will do this. If not, I will pre-record it of my own time, and then post it on YouTube later on. So, just to let you know on that one, for the time being, we will play through Final Fantasy NT on our normal playthrough, and play through as every character. And then, later on, we will do the online matches, because that's the one thing I'm looking forward to, is all that. That's gonna be fun. For me, it will be. So let's battle this big guy. It is the Guardian of Goddess's Bell, Antonymous. I like that animation. You were saying, guys? The comment was, oh, don't worry, you should be able to do it. Yeah. Should be able to do it. See, here's the thing. I know he's weak against magic, but physical attacks, there you go, see? Physical attacks, it wouldn't be effective. And if you don't believe me, I'll have Furin as well as Gus attack him at the same time. Just to... see? I told you. He absorbs physical attacks. Magic, he is weak against. We have a chance with magic, but it's not so much if we can't do anything. And I'm not being negative, that's me saying I know if I could beat him or not. He's weak against ice, despite the fact that he's in a frozen cave. Just keep myself healthy. Okay, there we go. Now, see, last time I had no MP. If I had MP left, I would take a chance. But because I had no MP, it would never even work. Something is embedded in the wall. It is the goddess's bell. Yay, we've got the goddess's bell. Oh, I bet I know what that is. Yeah, it's a shortcut. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Saves me from having to use my magic to warp out of here. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, as you can clearly see, I needed MP, which last time I ran out of MP, to a point where I couldn't even use warp to get myself out of there. Which, let me check. What? Still can't use it. Why can't I use warp? Uh-oh. Look who showed up to the party. This should be fun. It's the captain of the Dreadnought. I say he probably found out that we're getting the goddess's bell, and he came to stop us. Which, if that's the case, we'll kick his ass regardless. It's like, prepare for an ass beating! There you go, Maria. At least this way your MP will start growing. Or at least I hope it does. I do need to kind of get their MPs a little bit built up.
Damn you! You've brought me down to ruination! I'm ruined, I tell you! The Emperor will not tolerate any failures. He will punish me for sure. I can't go back to the Empire now. You're coming with me to the underworld!
This is the true boss fight then. Compared to the Autonomous, you're nothing. He'll be dead before you know it. Are you kidding me right now? He's gonna be healing himself a lot. Or not. Like I said, we're going to beat his ass. For his ass is no more. We got a high potion though. That's good.
So you got me, but I'm not going alone. Take my final gift. It's going to be one hell of a ride! Ha ha! See you down there!
No! It's coming too fast!
Now go! Run!
You're coming with us. We want you. We want you come. I mean, you coming with us, that's one thing. But we want you come. I would accept we want you. I would be okay with we need you. If there was a comma in there, I'd be okay in terms of sentence. And I'm not usually a grammar Nazi, but this bothers me.
Just go! I can't hold up to too much longer! Go now! It's up to you now, Molly. I'm always with you. Joseph!
I mean, on the one hand, I knew he was going to leave my party. On the other hand, though, I was not expecting him to die. And the ship is actually sailing relatively slow. This is actually kind of sad. I mean, record is not affecting me that badly, but at the same time, it kinda is. But on the one hand, we do have the Goddess's Bell. On the other hand, though, we are now back to 3. We have a long way to go before we get to Kazan. We may just go ahead and get an airship ride over there. I mean, really, there's no point. But at the same time, the enemies are not really going to give me that much experience. Because, at this point, the only thing I could do is damage myself. Which is kind of sad. There we go, he's a little bit higher up now. That's a lot. We might as well talk to Molly and see if there's any changed dialogue. Yeah, I know we have to go back, but at the same time, I'm just kind of curious. Oh, Joseph, I will take care of Molly in his place. I am sure he will be pleased to know that in heaven. Daddy isn't gonna come back, is he? I figured I'd check just to see if there was anything else, but, ouch. They're so acceptive of that. Alright, let's take a look at our magic and see which one could benefit more. Okay, she's out. I know it's kind of weird for me to do something like that before going to an inn, but that's to where I can keep cure at a high level. I'm sure people who have played this game already know this by now, but the only way things level up is if you use them. So that's why before I go to any inn, if I have any MP left, that is, I will use it to heal my entire party. That way they're prepared, they're ready, and they're mobile. At the same time, we need to go to Kazan. But that is too far of a way of a distance for us to even attempt it right now. So we're going to take an airship. We got the guild, so why not, right? Do want to get Maria leveled up a bit, though. Because her HP is looking a little puny right now. Actually, everybody's HP is looking a little puny at the moment. Sure. Kill her, why don't you? Like, daggum, guys. In record, you can attack twice, which helps, but at the same time, damn! There, that gave her a little bit of HP now. Again, I know it's kind of weird to do something like that, but at the same time, it makes sense considering the fact of what we have to do. Do we have any potions? We do, actually. But we only have one, and I don't want to use that unless we have to. Since he's relatively behind in his magic, that got him caught up a little bit. Like I said, we've got the guild to where we can do it now, so it's not gonna hurt us. It's just so that way we don't go that far away and not do anything, you know? It's one of those things where it's like, since we don't really level up, and I say we don't really level up because we don't level up normally. The only way we level up is if we do stuff gradually. And so if we kept, because here's the problem. If we kept using MP and everything like that before we got to Kazan, we wouldn't have any. Now we do. And depending on how the enemies are, actually, before I do anything stupid, like last time, I'm going to save. And that way, I'm okay. Okay, now we're okay. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. As far as I know, judging by the first floor of this area, it's not gonna be that bad. Thankfully, Maria is actually at a higher HP count. If I had more time on my normal schedule, as of right now, I would definitely try to level these guys up to like 700 HP. But at the moment right now, I don't have that capability. Let me sort my inventory. There we go, that's a little bit better. Where are you at? There you are. The bell rang beautifully, and the door opened.
Is that you, Gordon? Where the fuck have you been? I figured I was the only one who could carry out the Sunfire, so I came. I came looking for Eagle's torch, but couldn't get past the monster dwelling here. I couldn't just leave empty-handed, so I've been standing here stuck.
You know this castle quite well, don't you?
The castle is full of secrets that even I don't fully comprehend. I cannot guide you, but may I join you anyway? I mean, we're down to 3 party members, so welcome aboard. Let's see what you've got to handle with. I just now noticed his HP and MP.
He is dead weight! Compared to the last 2, he is dead weight to us. He'll be lucky enough if he even makes it past the first floor.
Much less the first monster we encounter. Well, he can only heal himself. No. Hang on to that. Eventually we're gonna find Leon. And when we do, he's going to stay with us, I hope. Dadgummit. He should have shown up by now. But we do need to keep an eye on him now, since he's that low of HP. Well, he's a little bit strong. A little bit. Not by much, but a little. It's just, trust me whenever I say this. If he gets hit once, I'm gonna have to heal him. It's like, damn it. Those rooms are always haunting me. It's like, hey, look at me, I might have treasures. It's like, yeah, of course you would. Why wouldn't you? Lately, though, they haven't had any. Why isn't one of them dead? I probably should attach him with a second lance. I try not to equip anything that I don't think they would need. He's got a bronze shield. We're only giving it to you because we think you might be useful. Just try not to die. Fuck! He might die. Maybe not. That's one down. If he ain't dead by this point, he will be. That is, if I don't die first. That did nothing. That's an attack right there. That was close. At least Gordon now is at a higher HP altitude, finally. Since Gordon doesn't have that much HP anyway, I might as well heal him a little bit at a time. But at the same time, I don't want to do that over and over and over again. Like, he will be dead weight. Now he's getting used to it. He's getting used to that second spear finally. Took him a while. Okay. That green flash means the poison is still on him. There now, you're back at health again. That's a dead end right there, isn't it? Yeah, that did nothing to me. Yeah, that's a dead end. There's only one true way. We'll eventually... I might die. They regain health as they attack. Damn, girl! That was a good shot right there. Okay, good. They're not bad, but at the same time, they do pose a threat. If we didn't deal as much damage as we were, we would have had trouble. Oh yeah, of course. Let's see if thunder has any effect to him. He ain't gonna do much. That much I can say. Maria, care to pick him up?
He's not dead yet? But to say, why is he not dead yet? That's a lot of upgrade. That's a lot. I want to try to keep things balanced. Because unfortunately, I'm going to run out before I even know it. I'm going the right way, thankfully, but, we do need to be extra careful. And Gordon is getting up there. It's the fact that he's not as high as leveled as I am. Didn't stand a chance. If we can keep going at this rate, we'll be alright, but... Were-rats? What the hell's a rare rat? And should I be afraid? Not so badly, actually. Gordon's growing, thankfully. Oh gosh. I should probably heal Gus. With this type of bombardment, I don't see me surviving very long. Does someone have the gas on? Because I feel like I'm losing it. It's like, I thought that was going to be harder than I thought. No, that Animus actually died quicker. Like, what did I do differently? Huh. Weird. Don't know where the next staircase is, but we're going to find out. Nice! Next time I'm in town, I am definitely getting me Innis. Because, I'm going to need it now. Okay, good, there's another way. Oh great, he's blinded. I find it kind of weird the fact that you can't use items. Unless they are equipped. That very much sucks. Gordon, you're definitely climbing up the ladder. This is why I have eye drops. What's that? Excuse me. For those of you that are asking, yes, that was a fart. Oh no, wait, that's something different. This entire time I thought that was an animus. No, that's a spiked tortoise. What's the fuck's the difference? The difference is, it dies once. Oh crap. Yeah, maybe these guys are gonna be a little bit stronger. Scratch the maybe. They are. I just hope I can survive long enough through this. Oh gosh. Are you kidding me? I am beyond fucked. Ouch. Thank goodness I've got that many eye drops. No, definitely need to heal myself. Oh, now I can use warp. Okay. This is going to suck really badly, and I guarantee you someone's going to say something. But, considering the fact that my MP is at the point of non-existence, I'm going to head and return out of this place. Because, number one, I'm out of time. But, let's go ahead and take a look at this room. It's my sword. It's relax. We're a band. Well, he got quite the equipment now. It's a mace, which is basically a staff. Better just stick with this for the time being right now. We're gonna see how that works. We're gonna see how that works. That just circles around, as we have just found out. I mean, we'll stick with this for a little bit longer, but not too much longer. I want to make certain that I'll be able to warp out of here. Of course you be that substance. Yeah, I might as well have her try to use it. But I need to see what stat that is. It is staff. Okay. And Gordon poison. Yeah, I do need to kind of get out of here. I wonder why I couldn't warp out of the previous one then. That is so confusing to me right now. That is, it's very confusing. Okay. I know someone's going to comment on this one and say, oh, well you weren't that far away, you should keep going. Yeah, if I wanted to die and have to start all over again. Maybe. But not today. I'm not in that mood. Gordon's gotten pretty high level, and I want to keep him up for as long as I can before he has to leave my party again. Which he probably will. I have no doubt about that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and end the video today. And I know someone's going to comment. I know someone's going to comment saying you should have kept going. But I did not want to risk it, especially since I was out of antidotes. And I'm going to need as much antidotes and as much eye drops as I will probably need later on. Thank you. I was about to say, come on, let me in. Let's see. Okay. Don't really need bind. I will take that. Give me as much of that as you can. I will take that all day long. Holy shit. Did you see what I got out of that? Oh my gosh. While we can, yeah, might as well go for that full stint. One of these things actually have ethers. Yeah, ethers. Elixir takes so much. And oh my gosh, look at how much it actually costs to get half of this stuff. Ugh, someone tells me I'm not going to be able to get it for a while. It's like, holy shit, man. I'm broke as fuck. Might as well go ahead and heal up first before I just straight out. It's almost there. Okay. Alrighty. Not fooling around. Alright then. We can go ahead and end the stream here today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to check out my YouTube page, to where in case you might have missed a video or something like that, you can check it out there. Make certain to check out either Twitter or Facebook, to where you know when I am streaming and if I'm going to be streaming that particular night, per se. Also, too, to let you guys know on a reminder, I said it earlier in the video, but I'll say it again. Tomorrow night / tonight, depending on when you watch it, I will be streaming Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. And depending on how things go, it may be for 5 hours. But we're going to mostly stream the main character storylines and stuff like that, the individual characters. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. This is BlackCross signing off. See you later, guys!